Have you wanted to know some Canva keyboard shortcut tips that can really help speed up your process and maybe even help you? Well, then this is the show for you. Hi, I'm Ashley Schmidt with Publish with Ashley, and I am here today to talk about Canva and some keyboard shortcut tips that really can help you out and speed up your processes. And I know everyone wants to create books better, faster, and here are some tips, and I'll show you some of my favorites. Okay, so one of the ways, I have some stuff on here is just a kind of a background, but one of the things I think is always helpful is, you want a text box, but you don't want to look back and click over here on text and stuff like that. So you can literally just hit T. If you're clicked on the thing, you can just click, like you're clicked on that page, just hit T and it shows right up. Okay, and then you can, change the font, make it bigger, whatever, right? Okay, so I'm going to put that over there. All right, so just T. That's all you have to do. Click there, T, right? Easy peasy. Okay, so let's do some other ones. Let's do undo and redo. So when I say command or control, they're the same thing. With a Mac, it's command. With PC, it's control. So I'm going to say control because I have a PC, but those are the same. So if you hit Control Z, you see it undid what I just did. Now, if you hit Shift and Control and hit Z, it redoes it. So Control Z, undo, and if you want to redo it, Control Shift Z. Okay, that's kind of cool. I think undo is probably one of the things you use the most, so Control Z. Now this one's an easy one. Sometimes playing with the zoom right here is kind of annoying. You can move it like this, but maybe it's too big, or it's a little bit awkward sometimes. So you can actually hit Control and then plus, and it'll zoom in. Or very obviously, Control minus, right? Control plus, Control minus. So that one's kind of obvious. Some are maybe not as obvious, but that one's pretty easy. Okay, this one, I have this on here to show you something. Have you ever had this problem where you can't get this underneath layer because this is on top of it? And so to get to this underneath layer, you have to move that. Okay, that's really kind of annoying. So what you can actually do is you can hit Control and then you can click it. Okay, and now that'll select the back layer. See? I got the back layer. Isn't that the coolest tip ever? So this is another shortcut. You can actually, I'm using the arrow keys. Up arrow key, right, left, and down. Okay, so that's another I use those all the time. That one you may actually have that one in your tool set, but if not, that's a really good one to use. Now you can select layers. If you've ever done this, you just select the layers and then it collects all of those. So let's see, here's another one. Say you want those not to move at all. You like where they are, or you want to move them as a group like this, and you want it always like that. You can go over to here and hit group, but you can also do Control G, and that'll group them for you. And if you want to ungroup them, it's kind of the same thing as the redo, which is like an undo of your redo. Control Shift G. Okay, so that ungrouped things. I didn't know about that Control Shift G. I thought that was a really cool tip because sometimes I want to ungroup things and I have to go in here and select ungroup and blah blah group. Okay, but this might be easy for you, but just remember, Control G is group, Control Shift G is ungroup. All right, this one I think is the coolest. This is actually a really good shortcut because I hadn't realized this was a thing. So what you're going to do is you're going to highlight. Here, let me click off here. Okay, I'm going to click my box. Now I'm actually going to highlight all this text right here. Okay, and then what I'm going to do is, let's say you want all of that caps and you don't want to have to make it caps, retype it, all that thing. So you can actually hit Shift, Control K, and it makes everything caps. I think that is a really cool one. Control, Shift, K, okay, or Shift Control K, whatever. You're holding down those two keys and hitting K, and it does a cap for all of the what's in there, which I think is great. I have to retype stuff and that annoys me, so I can fix it that way. All right, those are kind of the tips I have for you. I thought you would really enjoy those, especially this all caps, because I think that's a really great one that I'm always, I hate retyping stuff, but I always realize, oh no, I missed a letter or something like that. So this is a really good one, I think. But, and also this, remember, if we want to select, you hit Control and then you click on it and it selects that back layer. I thought those were some of the best tips. And of course, the hitting T, just clicking on the back and hitting T, and you get a new paragraph. Okay, so now I've got to, if you want to undo that, Control Shift K, and now we are back to not all caps. Okay, that's maybe something you should definitely know. Just try and hit Shift Control K and it will undo your caps, so you're not stuck always doing caps. All right, I hope these tips on Canva were super helpful for you and speed up your processes, and I will see you in my next video. Please like and subscribe to my YouTube channel. It really helps me out and I would appreciate it. Thanks. Bye.